So you're in a book slump and you clicked on this video thinking that would help you get out of one. You are wrong. But stop. Wait. Just hold on a second. This video shows the real struggle of getting out of a book slump and a horrible week gone bad, but I definitely suggest you stay and watch. If you want. I mean, I know I would want to. But I hope you enjoy.
Good morning, party animals. This time change is really getting to me, and I don't understand why. First off, these bags under my eyes are insane. I mean, they're always bad, but like they're extra bad right now. The book slump is bad. It hasn't been this bad. I'm in the middle of reading The Silent Patient because that's like the only book I had left on my shelf to read. My physical TBR is non-existent. I did read a few books that I never like told you guys about. There's 3 of them. Was it 3? There's 4. There's 4 books that I didn't tell you guys about because I just haven't been keeping up. I've been doing horribly, okay? I never told you guys about Powerless. Amazing. After Powerless, I read Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Loved it. So much fun. I want the next 2. Third one, The Bodyguard. That one was so cute. So close to 5 stars, but wasn't. And then If Only I Had Told Her, which is the second book to If He Had Been With Me. I think that's what started the slump. And that was a week or 2 ago. I started Silent Patient and it's not bad. It's just I'm in a slump because partially I have not been in the mood for a thriller, and I'm pretty sure that's what Silent Patient is. The beginning is kind of boring, so I think that's what's like not really been helping. It's just not fun, and it literally makes me so depressed because I love reading, but I haven't been in the mood. Like every time I pick up my book, I'm like, nah. And then I get distracted on my phone, and I spend more time on my phone than I do reading. And that's the whole reason I even started reading, was so that I wasn't gonna be on my phone 24/7. I get distracted by looking at like Instagram reels. That's where we're at in our slump, and it's not fun. I've said this before, but I feel like part of the reason I've been getting in a slump is because I have no books on my shelf, so I'm not excited for anything and I don't have options. So like when I'm done with this, I know exactly what book I have to read. I'm scared I'm not gonna be in the mood for it. I am going to try to get out of this slump. Getting ready for the gym now. I need to eat some breakfast because I am already running behind. The time change has not been waking me up early.
I just left the gym. I was reading this. This is the only time I've been reading this while I'm on the treadmill or the bike, just doing cardio. I'm only on page 50. And I feel like I already know what's going to happen. And if I know what's going to happen, I'm going to be kind of mad because then it's just predictable. Basically, you're just trying to figure out if this psycho girl murdered her husband or not. This main man, Theo, who's a psychotherapist, you know what I'm saying. He is trying to figure out why this girl could have killed her husband. That's the speculation. Did she kill her husband or why? And she's just like not talking. But they give you a snippet of somebody who works in the psych ward or whatever, who's also a psychotherapist, yeah. And just that little snippet of this guy talking, I think I know what's going to happen. I think I know the answers already. I'm documenting this just to see if I'm right, because I think I am. I really do. The main guy, in his point of view, Theo, he's a bit odd too. So I'm also like, is there going to be a twist with him? I don't know. I might turn on the audiobook to this while I'm doing chores, just so I can get some more done. That way I also won't get distracted. If I listen to the audiobook, I will stay focused. So I might do that. It is Tuesday morning, and you know what I didn't do yesterday? I didn't read. But now I have some time before work. I have about an hour that I could read. So I think I'm gonna do that. Because when I get back home from work, I'm gonna go work out and then shower. Today is my day off, and whew, I'm really anxious right now because I finished an interview and I hate interviews. They just make me so anxious. I have been listening to The Silent Patient on audiobook and going and reading it back and forth. And I think I'm a little past halfway, and it is my goal to finish that today and then start my new book later tonight or tomorrow morning. Right now, I'm about to leave because apparently somebody just dropped their dog off at Cole's work. So they got a work dog now because people are horrible in this world and just don't want to take care of their animals. So I'm about to go over there and bring them some dog food and treats. Later, my sister and her friend are coming and I'm doing their nails. I've been busy. I got my workout done, got my shower done, got a little laundry started, gotta switch that out. We're gonna go, come back, make some food, and while I'm driving, I'm still gonna be listening to Silent Patient. Not gonna lie, whew, I need to breathe. I almost like the audiobook more than actually reading it. The audiobook, the person who voices it is really good. It's easier to like picture and comprehend what they're saying. I gotta hurry because I already told him I'd be on my way and I'm procrastinating. I finished it. I've never been in a bigger book slump than I am right now. This book probably took me about 2, maybe 3 weeks. I'm pretty sure I started it the very beginning of March, and it is March 13th right now. It's not what I expected. What I guessed beforehand was not what actually happened. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. He never does this. I rated it a 3.5. The only reason I finished this book is because I listened to most of it on audiobook. The narration was perfect. Like, it really brought me into the story. When I was reading it, it didn't really bring me into the story. It was good. I think it's just because I've had so much high expectations about this book that it wasn't great. I could have enjoyed it more if I wasn't in a book slump. I'm not gonna like judge it on the book. I'm gonna judge it on myself because I definitely feel like I could have rated it higher and enjoyed it more. The next book that I'm gonna read is The Things We Left Unfinished or Unsaid. I'm gonna start that tonight. Hopefully it takes me out of my slump. I'm supposed to read 5 books, at least 5 or more books in 1 month for this year. I'm doing terribly this month. Okay. So yeah, kind of disappointed just a little bit, and I'm nervous because I'm not really in the mood for a cozy romance, which I think that this next one is. I am in the mood for a fun rom-com or a fantasy, and I've been in that mood, so I don't know why I went to the bookstore and thought, oh, I've heard this book's good, let's grab this one. Why I didn't stick to what I know, I don't know. This whole week is going downhill. He's never like this. Okay, hold on. Tell me why I didn't even like make the connection of even looking at the author or just looking at the book. I'm like, oh, this looks interesting. Literally Rebecca Yarros. And I love Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. So now I'm excited for this because it'd be interesting to see how she writes like a romance book. Hopefully this will make me excited to read it because I love Fourth Wing. You know what I do hate? This sticker that's permanently on there. Why? I don't care if it was seen on TikTok. I don't care. Don't put it on the cover. This is in duo point of view, which makes me excited because I love duo point of views. So I'm actually excited now. I was feeling blah, but I'm excited now. Literally, I'm feeling blah, like what, 2 seconds ago? Literally 2 seconds ago. We're gonna start this today. I want to take a nap. I really do. But I think I just need to stay awake, get a coffee, start reading this because I am so behind on reading. And why not? Why not? This is the only day I have off, so why not? First off, lighting is always an issue for me. We're not going to talk about it. Let's talk about the fact that today is Friday, not in fact Thursday. Yesterday was chaos, so I was going to do a little updated thing at nighttime. Here's the thing, I didn't read yesterday, but I have a good excuse because storms happened and my parents got hit by the tornado. Everyone's good, everything's fine, but they did lose the corn crib, which is like a barn. It's been hit by a tornado probably every year, not like physically hit, but like the winds have caused so much damage to that building that like it's been needing to be teared down. So like tornado saved us some work there, but also it did cause some damage. We did have some damage caused to their house. So I was trying to figure out like work situation and everything. So yesterday was chaotic. I wasn't mentally okay to read just because I kept thinking of like how I could help them out because I had to work today. So I was trying to figure all that out. Okay, so we're not gonna go into any more detail. That's a good enough snippet of what happened yesterday. A lot. So I didn't read. So today, pretty hectic as well. It is Friday. I did work. I just got done working out and I did read a chapter or two while working out. I'm still only on page like 34, but I like the point of view of this. So it's duo point of view, but it's also going back in time to the grandmother's kind of like point of view, but more of like a third point of view, kind of describing her story. What I've gotten so far from this is that basically it's the daughter's point of view. It's the granddaughter's point of view. There we go. Her grandmother was a famous author and they're trying to make her very last book. Her grandmother is dead, but they want to make her very last book of the book she already started, but it's about her grandmother's personal life. So the main character Georgia is like not okay with that. And then the other point of view is Noah, who is the author, trying to get the book. That's about where I'm at right now, is they're trying to finalize to see if Noah, the other author, he wants to know if he can finish the book and make it into a book. So that way they can have the very last book of her grandmother. Only about 3 chapters in and I'm already interested and kind of hooked. It's going back to like 1940 during the war, going back to her point of view during her life in World War II. I'm going to keep reading this tonight, probably listen to a little bit of the audiobook while I do laundry. For the rest of the night, this is the plan. Now, with tomorrow being Saturday, I couldn't help out with my parents today. They are going on vacation as well during this whole thing. So like, imagine being ready to go for a vacation and then bam, you get hit by a tornado. I'm going there to their house tomorrow because they leave for Turks and Caicos tomorrow. I will be going to their house tomorrow to help my other sister kind of help clean up the house, clean up so that they don't have to worry about it and they can just relax and go on their vacation. The whole week is kind of flipped around because now my salon is officially open. So this whole weekend is stressful because now I'm like, okay, I want to hurry up and get in my salon, set everything up so that way I can start taking clients. It's a lot, but I'm trying my hardest, and that's all that matters. Let's see if I can make it to page 133, chapter 11. I think I read about 50 pages an hour, but it always depends on the book and how fast it reads. I will let you guys know, and I will be back.
updated since the last clip. It is Sunday. Hold on, my child wants held. I did not record me being at my parents' at all because I was just focused on cleaning. I just was cleaning a lot of debris and sticks up. They got like the majority of stuff. I didn't even show the damage or nothing. Basically just a lot of picking up sticks and cleaning up the house for my parents so that when they get home from their vacation, they can have a clean house. So I got back here yesterday night and was doing some things with Cole, so didn't have time to read. Hey, how many times am I gonna say that I didn't have time to read? Give me a second. I am on page 82, which is not as far as I want it to be, but I still made a pretty good dent. So I'm going to read some before we have to leave. We have to leave here around like 1:30 or 2 to drop off my desk and set up some stuff at my nail salon because it's finally open. I'm doing that a lot this afternoon, probably go out to eat and come back later. I'm gonna try. How many times have I said I'm gonna try? I am trying. It may not seem like it. I am trying. I'm just not doing great at it. Can you not? Do you want it? Cole got me an Alani, so I'm gonna crack this open. Hopefully it'll give me some energy to focus on reading. It's not that I hate this book. I actually love this book. The storyline is going really well. It's just of not having the time. And yesterday I could have read, but I was falling asleep. One moment. Get cozy, eat a snack, get to reading. We did just go to church this morning, so it's about 10:30, almost 11 now. I've been doing terrible. Hey, I've been doing terrible at recording anything I'm doing. But like I've said, I'm in a book slump and I'm just in a regular slump where I have no motivation to do things. And the free time that I do have, it's just me relaxing. Apparently we're in lazy time right now. I have to keep holding this cat because he keeps wanting to bite the tripod. Anywho, we're gonna get to reading. I'll probably update you guys later in the day after I've done all the salon stuff because I do have to organize some salon things to take there and get all that stuff put together, but that shouldn't be too hard because it's already put together basically. But we will spend some time like setting up and actually building my desk. But I'm so excited to go there and actually just like set everything up. I'm so excited. Now I'm just like getting distracted. Let's get this book started and get some things together. The fact that I literally have to stop drinking this because I mean, I only drink like maybe half. I only drink about half of it, but I have to stop because my landlord for the salon said she's gonna get me Starbucks. Do you think I'm gonna turn that down? No. So, stopping that caffeine so I can have more caffeine. Cause why not? It has officially been a full week of me trying to get out of a reading slump. I'm gonna be completely like raw and honest. I feel like my slump doesn't even really have to do with books a whole lot. It's just like my mental state right now. I'm very thankful for what the Lord has given me. I am very thankful for where I am in life because I would probably be on the streets without him. He has truly got me through everything. To get real for a second, a big part of my reading slump is knowing that I don't really have books after I read one. If I have like, let's just say I have 5 books on my shelf that need read, awesome. I can read those 5 books in a month and be happy. But if I don't have any books after the one I'm reading, I just know, okay, I really have to like, dog. 1 second. Dog intermission. I changed the angle a bit because the sun is really bright right now, but I'm not complaining because thank you Jesus for the sunshine. it's freezing. But yeah, I'm just in that point in my life where I can't really spend money on any books because what money we do make is going towards life. And adulting sucks, especially with moving. Moving is such a big toll on your bank account. You may be moving into a cheaper place per se, but cost of living's higher. The supplies you need, I didn't realize how much supplies we didn't have until we moved, which is crazy because we owned a home and moved to an apartment which is way smaller than our home, but there's a few things we needed for the apartment that we didn't have for our home. I don't know how that makes sense, but it does. But it's not that we didn't love our home or couldn't afford our home. It was just not the right time in our life to have that place that we had. Moving to a whole different area where you have no family, no friends. Luckily, I have a sister here, but if I didn't have that, we'd have absolutely no connections. So it's a good part where we moved to, but it's also still terrifying because we don't have any friends yet, and we've been here since October. Now, obviously people say yo, get out in life and actually make friends. It was always hard for me making friends growing up. I could be honest, I do have trust issues with friends. I could be completely honest because of some things that have happened to me in the past. Now, obviously, my long-term friendships that I've had, love them to death. My childhood best friend, we still consider each other best friends even though we never see each other in person. High school friendships are very interesting, and they always tell you, you're gonna keep the same friends when you graduate. I don't know why I went on a whole friend tangent. It's just things that you don't really think about when you're younger, and then you hit adulthood. It's holy crap, I am getting older, and these are real life problems that you didn't think you'd have to worry about. Not to mention job situations, those are really hard. And I'm not gonna lie, that's been a huge struggle, is figuring out how to make ends meet. Very thankful that me and Cole don't have any school loans to pay off. That's amazing. When I did go to my nail school, I paid everything out of pocket, which happened at the perfect time, and I can definitely say it was God's timing, and it grew to be such a passion of mine that I absolutely love doing. It's been hard, but I've learned to appreciate the hard times because it's God pushing you through the hard times to get to a higher level. And I truly believe that He does do everything for a reason, and you are always at a certain point of your life, the certain struggle of your life, for a certain reason. So I've really been trying to appreciate little things, and I really do feel like it's been working. I'm trying not to focus so much on numbers, on okay, how much do we have, because constantly looking at that is basically putting money and stress above God. Now that I got really deep for no apparent reason, I just want to be completely honest on here because I do also want to see the challenges I go through and kind of look back and see the different points of my life that I was going through and every milestone. With that all being said, I am more confident in what the Lord has planned for us. So I can already see a milestone that we're taking compared to when we first couple months that we were here, we've had nothing. We had nothing. But back to book situation. So I did finish The Silent Patient. With The Silent Patient, it was putting me in a slump. And I think it's just because I wasn't feeling much through it. And you have to have the right mindset to be in that mental state, I guess. I could say, again, it wasn't what I expected. I do think I would have rated it lower if I would have completely read it on my own. I basically used audiobook for the whole second half. If I didn't use audiobook, I definitely would have rated it lower, just because I felt like that's what was putting me in a deeper slump, which I wasn't prepared for. I was done with that. It kind of got me nervous to start reading the things we leave unfinished. I'm eating this up. I am about halfway through. Not trying to push myself through this book, and I'm trying to enjoy it. It is taking longer than usual, but my schedule has been busier than usual, so I don't have as much time to read. There was a moment last night I was reading where it gave me that 5-star feel. I don't know if it'll be a 5-star, but it will definitely be a high rating because this is super cute. But this does have a spicy scene, and I actually really loved it just because it shows their true love that they have for each other, how passionate and raw that their feelings for each other are. Like, it was just beautifully written. So I'm hoping to read a bit more today. Not sure, I do work tonight, so we shall see about that. But I'm at least glad that I got farther than I even thought I could. I know this wasn't a fun little weekly reading vlog. It's not like I read a book every day or showed everything I was doing in my life throughout the day, but it's just a complete honest one where it's like, okay, there's days where I'm not feeling it and I don't want to talk and I'm just in my little shell. I want to show like the complete honesty and openness, and like I said before, something that I can kind of look back at and see a challenge that I worked through. We'll see where this book takes me. I know that I have some from my mom that she gave me, and then I have 2 coming that Cole just got me, so that's gonna be exciting. So there is new videos that I am excited to film for you guys to see. So this one was a slumpy one. I haven't posted in like 3, almost 4 weeks, and this is the reason. I'm in a deep slump. I had no content to film because I've had no books to read. And that's just the honest truth, and that's just life, and I'm okay with that, and I need to learn to be okay with that. So I'm trying the best that I can. Still appreciate you guys so much for watching. Hopefully the next time you see me will be more energetic and more fun. More exciting things to come in the future. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.